Glad to have you with us from the city of trees, Boise, Idaho. We're here at Albertson Stadium, home of the Smurf turf, for another edition of the famous Idaho Potato Bowl. While this game caps off the regular season, how that season is remembered will be impacted greatly by what happens in this game. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Liberty Flames, taking on the 18th ranked team in the land, the Oregon State Beavers. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up and get this bowl game underway. Fielded in the end zone, it's Lee. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. So Liberty's offense will go on the attack first. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
Man, it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a W.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense when you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start. And I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
And the Flames will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back.
Get out of the way.
The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. So Oregon State's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because
lead it to Beavers.
We've seen time and
Wally,
time
you
again,
missed Cleaver.
Plays, and it just sparks
shit.
the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. They'll send the tight end in motion. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Oh, he's got some space.
Holden.
He's brought down, but there's
Good
a
boy.
flag on the field.
You know, we'll take it though, but shit.
Wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. The offense set for a first down play. They'll move the tight end. Leaves it with the back. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. And on second down for this offense. He wants to change this route. To the air, it's Murphy. Oh, they're after him. Quarterback gets past the marker. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Beavers have it with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon State.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it off with the score from the 4. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. They'll give it to the back. Turning it on! And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Illegal blocking.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Looking for a productive play on first down. Tight end now in motion. On the ground, it's Gray. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop.
Blue-ass fucking field,
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Looking to throw, it's Basco. Quickly to the tight end. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down.
Yeah, they need to down back there. They kind of fucked me on that shit.
That's really got to make this offensive coordinator feel good calling plays. You get a completion on third down early in the game, and he should be having a lot of confidence now moving forward in this game calling plays.
Tackled at the 31. They'll give him 6 on the play. The Flames with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. DB's right up on the receivers. He's got it again. Finds a crease at the 20. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. And the Flames back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They're going to test that run defense to the right here. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He'll pull it on the read. Made a defender miss.
Oh, okay,
So
that's
close
type of
to
shit.
that end zone, he can
Man.
almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the first down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
And the D deny them on second and goal. Tries again to get it in. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
All right, so now you're in this third down situation close to the goal line, and it just feels, David, like they're going to have to throw the football in order to score a touchdown here. I like maybe trying to get the quarterback outside on the perimeter and give him a run-pass option.
I like that too. Get the quarterback on the move. And here's the thing. If I get close and I get stopped, it's fourth down. Fourth down means go for it. That's all that means now today in college football.
Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. It's good. Easy call for the ref. That'll bring him to within 4.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Looking for a man, it's Murphy. Rushes on him. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there, I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Working that left side. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Looking for a gap. It's Hankerson. Only a short gain on that run. Defense played it well.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Makes the grab. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
Stop me when you've heard this before. First down. First down. First down. Just continuing to put first downs together. So far, this defense just can't find any answers.
Scrambling away. Got enough space, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Beavers! Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, and this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the capper came on the run to the end zone from the 13. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Coming out with it, it's Lee. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. They might be feeling a little heat here as they've fallen into a 14-3 hole early. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll go to the ground. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Illegal blocking back. Offense.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Here comes the option. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Takes the handoff. It's Gray. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
Well, he was trying to do it all by himself. At the end of the day, it's a tackle for him.
I mean, the number of tackles he broke, at some point, somebody's got to get blocked to help the guy out a little bit.
Man, the defense was like a bunch of zombies on that last play. They just would not stop chasing that ball carrier.
It's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Well, it's a great job by the back end of the defense that time, making up for what the front end of the defense couldn't do. The quarterback had all day to throw that ball, but it was the hit in coverage that forces the incompletion.
They kick it away on 4th down. He'll take it on the return. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. To the air, it's Murphy. Got it in the middle, it's Clemens. Able to make his way past the sticks for the 1st down, and the time is going to drain out here in the 1st quarter. That's the end of the period, and Oregon State has the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the 1st. Let's take a break and look at the 1st quarter stats. Big turning point as we head into the 2nd and get this game rolling again. First play of the period, 1st down here. Looking downfield on 1st down. Finds his tight end. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for a quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. You know, 2nd and short, and you're giving him the football. He can't get the 1st himself. Now it's 3rd down. He's looking over on the sideline like, call it again, throw me the ball, I can go do this. It's never a good feeling for the running back in that situation.
The Beavers have their offense in high gear. The give to the back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Leaves it with the back. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Well, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. And he'll finish the run at the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon State.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. So they move the ball 37 yards on the drive. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Randolph. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. They go to the ground. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the 1st half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional.
Breaks into the open. Quick step just keeps moving.
Wow.
He's inside the 40. At the 20. Touchdown, Liberty. He would not be denied.
That nigga broke off tackles.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
And with the extra point, they draw closer. It's 21-10. That drive took no time at all. A couple of plays and finished it with a long run for the touchdown. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive did.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Dropping back, it's Murphy. Looking to scramble. Fires on the move. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Not much of a chance on the return, but they'll have the ball at the 33.
It's really hard when that quarterback gets outside the pocket because it cuts off half of the field. Once he starts to roll out, everybody starts to sprint to the other side of the field. You know you're not going to throw it across your body going to the right. Great job on the defense closing it off and making the interception.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. He'll do it himself. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. The Flames are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. A strike down.
Man, they're giving these niggas shit.
We move the sticks. First down from the 17.
Really nice job on that play.
Come
Quarterback
on,
and receiver being on the same page. Quarterback not telegraphing the throw, and the receiver does a nice job finding the soft spot in the defense, just settling down and giving his quarterback a nice target to throw to.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. On the option. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. And the Flames need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Gray. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And they decide to trot out the kicker. And he'll try to make it 2 for 2, this time from 35 yards away. Right down the boulevard. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. He'll start the return inside his 5.
Wow.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Of this drive will come from their own 23. Dropping back, it's Murphy. Buys a little extra time. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Catch in the middle, it's Carr. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The Beavers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Caught near the sticks. It's Hankerson. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
this guy
Hey,
is
boss.
such a weapon.
Hey, what color is that? You at the store or you on lunch?
Fernando right now.
I'm just trying to see what color that Z Fold 7 demo is so I can submit a replacement Scorpion for it. They want the color of it too.
The color? Shit, I think it's the blue one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see. Let me finish up with Fernando because we got to do an exchange real quick.
Yeah.
I'm trying to show him how to do it, and then when I finish, I'm opening safe and I'm gonna let you know.
All right, appreciate it. Yeah.
Offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Wants to throw again. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
Oh, it's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
To the air on second down. Bringing the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Because there wasn't great anticipation by the QB throwing that in route against zone coverage, the DBs were able to rally to the football and knock it away.
Serious arm strength on that third down pass, but it's incomplete. And the Beavers will call on their punt team.
What's up, Booty Man?
Down to 2 minutes to play in the first half, and it has been a dandy. A chance to perhaps get this game tied up before the break.
You about to bust your butt, man.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Oh, he's got a chance. And good coverage by the defense, just a short game. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Scanning the field, it's Vasco. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his man. It's Smith. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The Flames will hustle to the line. Second down, they'll go to the air. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
Most offensive coordinators want to be really aggressive on second and short. And I love the quarterback here. He drops back the pass thinking being aggressive. Nothing available. Scramble. Give me an easy first down.
And the Flames with the 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a short and heavy tackle on the tight end. The Flames with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Trying to set up the screen. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. That probably looked way better on the play sheet than it did on the field. The screen gets nothing.
It did look good on the field, that's for dang sure. You know, you got to invite those guys up the field and kind of sell that you're going to throw the ball deep on the screen. They didn't sell it real well. Defense did not.
There's a live football. Recovered by the defense, and he's
Let's
off.
go.
He goes down after the short return, but what a play to hit
On the
the
missile,
football.
nigga, let him know we
Great job
dumping.
by the defense,
Ay,
forcing the fumble on the wide receiver.
needed that turnover.
Understand
Shit,
the ball
he
came
got
out
sidetracked.
quick. I got to break, get hats to the football, secure the tackle, try to get that football out. Nice turnover.
We
Nice
were
hustle
working
by
on
this
my day
defense.
off type shit.
To the air, it's Murphy. Under fire. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play.
Glad I
and
didn't
picked
throw
up
that
a
hop
kill
and
on
throw
the run.
another pick.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. The Beavers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Grabbed in the middle. It's Walker. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You can tell he's thrown over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
The short hands, it's Carr. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
I tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands. You saw it on that last play.
Trying to escape and get it himself. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28.
Well, we know the game of college football is always evolving and changing, and one of the biggest reasons why is the quarterback evolution. Dual-threat quarterbacks. You're seeing two great examples in this game so far. Both guys can hurt you throwing it. Both guys can hurt you running it. It's been the running attack for both of these guys that's been the big story so far.
We'll send the tight end in motion. On the ground, it's Hankerson. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He might want another play. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
And as an offense, you want to stay aggressive. You want to keep calling these downfield shots. I know you didn't complete that one, but you want to send a clear message. You're trying to take the top off this defense. You keep calling downfield shots, you soften up the coverage, you get those safeties playing deep, and that's going to open up your running game later on.
That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They get him stopped, but not before he gets it out to the 40-yard line. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Looking downfield, it's Vasco. Pressure coming. He lobs one high down the left side. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Reese, great energy in that building, and a fun first half in this Las Vegas Bowl. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see two offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the second half of the Liberty Bowl.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin.
Let's go OSU.
And the Flames will kick it off to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. They more than got the job done in the first half. Now the job in a bowl game, don't get distracted, and finish the deal here in the second half.
I mean, love the way they came out. They had all that time off, didn't look rusty at all, came out with the foot on the accelerator, looked really, really good. Palmer, just more of the same here in the second half.
I agree, and if you're on that sideline right now, now's not the time to be thinking about the off-season, your strength program, what classes you're taking in the spring. You need to focus on finishing this game, punctuating this season.
The Beavers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll move the tight end. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one.
In halftime in this locker room, there was a lot of positive things to talk about. You got the lead. But you know what else will be positive, Palmer? Get the running game going early in the second half.
You're absolutely right here. And I think this coaching staff is going to try to put this game on the offensive line a little bit. Let these guys take this thing over, be physical, and push this defense around.
Running back searching for a hole. A confident, tough, efficient run. Gets it up to the 44.
Great offenses always stay ahead of the chains. That run right there, now you're in a good position. It's not second and long. It's not third and long. Now it's the whole playbook's open. The defense really has to honor run and pass on the next snap.
Back to throw, it's Murphy. Grab near the sticks, it's Walker. They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a first down.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
And the Beavers can really attack on this second and short. Here's the handoff. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add to that lead.
Tight end now in motion. Out of the gun to give to the back. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Out of the gun, the inside kid. Nice move to pick up yardage. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You've got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. Trying to punch it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Beavers!
What a day. His third rushing touchdown. And when you got your college fantasy football team going, this guy is racking those points up for you. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they tack on the PAT. It's 31-13. So it's an 80-yard drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Lee. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Gonna run it. It's great.
Right. You
And
better
this one will be stopped for no gain. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Flames will send out the punt unit. He's got great speed. And the returner will be dragged down. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. How about that blocking up front and that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making plays, everything on the ground on that first drive worked.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Here comes the heat.
Good ball.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Those outside linebackers nowadays, they're so fast. They got to cover ground. You can blitz them off the edge, and they can get after quarterbacks. Versatile. That's why they're getting drafted so high in the NFL and getting paid all that money.
Well, on that last play, you'd love to see the quarterback be a little bit more accurate, give his guy a chance to make the play. That ball wasn't even close to his intended target's body.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Makes the grab at the 10. Touchdown, Oregon State. And the route is on.
Well, as a defense, you know you're going to see the go route, especially against this guy. He does it to defenses, it seems, every single week, and so they're not able to get back deep enough to get run by. He makes the catch and then runs it into the end zone. They're going to have to change up their coverage and get some safety help up over the top because this guy's speed is a problem.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. He'll bring it out. It's Lee. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. They'll run the option. Nice move to keep running. Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. And the Flames come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Quarterback on the keeper. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Yeah, and a great job by the defense, holding the line of scrimmage, playing downhill, playing responsibility football, making sure they shut down that option play.
Spins away from the defense. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. 3rd and short now from their own 48. They'll run it from the gun. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Illegal blocking back.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out. So
There's
they'll
a
decline
booty
the penalty.
man.
The Flames will punt it away on 4th down.
What is that? You got vitamins?
And they'll let that one go,
shit.
and it'll roll out of bounds.
Let me see.
Oregon State
Is it
has
mine?
it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Shoot.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead.
She brought you some more
Piling on
vitamins?
until they find an answer.
I like the offensive idea.
You two got
here to
money,
try to
huh?
change the launch point of the QB, but you got to do a better job protecting him because guys can't complete passes when they're getting hit.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Walker. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
Fires left. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that
It's just
play.
not what it needed to
And
be.
he finally missed one, right? I mean, he's been
It needed to
pretty
be
hot,
more than
right?
what it
5
was.
passes in a row. He's been moving moving the ball around, different platforms, different receivers. Just done a really good job spreading the ball around, and he's human. He finally missed.
This D coordinator, man, he will take sacks any way he can get them. They weren't able to get it right off the bat, but tremendous job pursuing. Nice speed. Everybody keeping their eye on the QB. They're able to force him out of bounds and create that negative play.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. And the Flames send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Liberty takes over and the Flames offense ready to go to work. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
They're dealing with a second and long. They'll leave it with him. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Looking for space. It's Gray. There he goes. They make the tackle, but not before he finishes off this third period with a big play. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Oregon State has the lead. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the third quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Looking to throw, it's Basco. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
What a great response by this defense. You give up the big play. What do? You respond right back. You get upfield, get to the quarterback, get the negative play, and get the momentum right back.
They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
I tell you what, they're down, but they're not out with this guy. They keep feeding him. He keeps having success on the ground. Maybe I use this now to catapult, use some play action, make some bigger plays down the field. But the run game has not been the problem today.
Quick toss. They bring him down behind the line of scrimmage, and now he'll have to go back to work to get over 100 yards again for the day.
Honestly, it just looks like the defense has better players on the field, and that's really demonstrated itself throughout the course of the game. They've got more speed. They've been able to shut this offense down in every possible way, and even on that last one, not letting them get out of bounds. You got to be impressed with what you've seen by this defense.
He lost one down the sideline. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a fourth down stop. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. He leaves it with the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Back to throw, it's Murphy. Quickly out to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Beavers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
The Beavers have it with a 1st and 10. The offense changing the play. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there in a similar situation with a lead like this. They'd definitely be running the ball at this point. They'd probably take their starting quarterback out of the game potentially, but not this unit. They are still staying aggressive. They're still taking shots. They're just trying to light up the scoreboard.
He's got the tight end. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Fires to the end zone. The receiver was doubled and they picked it off.
Obviously, this game hasn't gone the way they would have liked, but coaches are always looking for positive moments and things that you can build on. How about that young man going out, getting an interception? Yeah, they're being blown out. They're probably not going to win this football game, but that is the type of play that as a coaching staff you can build on for next week's game.
All right, if you're a quarterback in that situation, you know there's nowhere to go, so just
cut your losses.
Right, absolutely. Slide. Don't take the extra punishment. You just give up on the play.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down mark.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
Illegal blocking.
They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. The Flames will try to pin them back with the punt. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Now on the return. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. This offense has it with really good field position. Wants to throw. It's Murphy. Moves around to clear up the vision. Rolling right and going deep.
Bro.
To the end zone and it's picked off.
Reese, I know you're a little bit of a front runner, so you probably would quit. You probably sub yourself out and take yourself out of the game. But I like that they're continuing to fight. Keep fighting. You never know what's going to happen. Actually, you know what? I know you're not going to win, but it doesn't matter. Keep fighting to the very end.
And the runner is down, and so is a flag.
Illegal blocking.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. He'll ride his man on the option. And maybe a wise move not to even try the pitch as he's knocked down in the backfield. And the Flames trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. He'll keep it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. With the catch, it's Blue. Not quite so backed up after that play. He's out of bounds at the 12. The Flames will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Looking for a man. It's Murphy. Lets it fly. And the defense making a play and getting a hand on that pass. Well, we are winding it down, guys. Only a few more plays left in this season. Also wrapping up a really outstanding performance for this offense.
Yeah, and they're sending it.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
How nice is it as a defense? You can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home. That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
Drills him with the stiff arm. They'll get it all the way to the 13-yard line before he's forced out of bounds.
Man, those hurt for a defense because you got him in 3rd and long, right where you want him. You're thinking pass, pass, pass. They sneak the run in there. Now they got a 4th and short situation. First thing, I'm always watching the football.
Ball was loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. Turnover.
I ain't mad at y'all.
Yeah, Jesse, trying to reach.
I'm mad at y'all.
Scratch crawl.
Y'all do everything in y'all power, though.
Needed to get the first down, but it didn't look like he was
some
going
type
to
of
get there.
love.
No, ball security still has to be at a
We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. Wide receiver going in motion. The give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The give is to Williams. Oh, he's got some space. Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost and pick up a first down at the 23. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Flames with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Motion from the back. To the air. It's Vasco. Grabbed behind the line. It's Blue. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. They'll try to get the first through the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Smith. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust. And I think this offense is all but surrendered, right? Like they're down so much. They need to be throwing the football if they want to score a bunch of points to get back in this game. But they got to find something moving forward, man. This was a rough day. This was not a great offensive performance. They got to bounce back the next opportunity, the next moment. Because today, oof, it was not a good day.
Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. The Flames come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. And the Flames have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. With the catch, it's Blue. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
And I know this football game is over, but we got to keep fighting. We got to keep finding something, some kind of rhythm in this offense, something we can hang our hat on that we do really, really well. Listen, the intermediate passing game like this has taken over college football, short to intermediate. So if they can find some of this, it'll help their offense moving forward.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. the defense comes up big and they take over. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Wow. Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the...
Turning it on. Got room to work. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. And that comfortable
Terracotta
right now is not slowing down the aggression, not one bit.
Well, I think at this point, the coaching staff is just trying to continue evaluating their own players, and I don't hate the mindset. There's time on the clock. Keep trying to score.
The offense will have to
Look at
use
that
its first time out of the half.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has
Let me
such
get that
tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers.
And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game. They have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
Shut up. Tried to give me a whooping.
And they did tack on.
Tried to give me a whooping.
Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they
You better give me a whooping.
firing one in from the 13 for the score. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. Well, this has pretty much been an evisceration, an old-fashioned stomping, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, this is one of those games.
He's loose on the right. I'm sorry, you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous party. A late touchdown.
Yes, it does.
And a nice touchdown. Continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle. A nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well and not give back that last score. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He gets a block. This guy makes you hold your breath when he gets the football in his hands, and that last line of the coverage team, the only thing that stopped him from housing it. Looking to throw, it's Murphy. Fires to the right. Got him downfield. They get the timeout called, 11 seconds remaining to play. That big play put them in business. Now they're right on the edge of the red zone as they go to work 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Fires toward the end zone. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to...
Unleashes one deep. And this one's going to be incomplete. He was trying to make the connection in the back corner of the end zone.
Yeah, I love watching from the TV, huh?
There hasn't been a lot of positive today, but like, let's finish this game strong.
I do,
and I will
now that you talk shit.
A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.